So I couldn't be more excited. I get to work in tourism, I get to work on the land, and when I come home I go into the studio and I get to practice art. For me, it's just an absolute joy to be in the studio working with our community members and working with our youth, and everybody has their own unique talent and something to offer to our project, and I couldn't be more happy. Our most current design right now is where we are from, which are the ancestral place names of the Squamish and Sechelt on the Sunshine Coast. It's really nice to see the community members really pumped and excited to acknowledge and to share the history, so it makes me really happy. Some of the other designs that we're releasing this season are Eye of the Crater. And to be honest, that's a very abstract design with a lot of meaning within our culture. The Eye of the Crater, which is the circle with the trigons, that is the symbol of peace. And when our peoples traveled, the Salish peoples in southern British Columbia here, when people would arrive at the area and location of another tribe, they would hold up their paddle from their canoe in the water, and they would let the people know on the shoreline that they come in peace. And that's a very strong protocol within our culture that is still practiced today. The primary goal and purpose of Talaysay Apparel Love the Land is to really send those strong messages, and the messages we're focusing are Every Child Matters, Orange Shirt Day, Stop Bullying, Pink Shirt Day, Ocean Day, and Earth Day, as well as Pride Month in June. We are doing our own brand, Talaysay Apparel, and we're also partnering with what we would consider our community and our friends, Unsettled. It's a bridging of the minds, and it's both collaborating and offering our skills and techniques that we all need to be successful. And our work, our art is related to the messages we want to convey to community, to society, things that are really important to us, our lives, and our perspective towards the future. We are teaming up with Michael Jacko of Indian Silkscreening, and I can't say enough, his background and his expertise has really allowed us to progress with the technology as well as the knowledge on screen printing itself. We'd like to give thanks to Wes Nahaney. Wes has designed for us Smile-Ape, and Smile-Ape is Sasquatch. Sasquatch is always a very popular design amongst the public, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, and you'll really love it when you see Wes's design, Chioxton. One of the projects that is really important to me is the Last Stand for Old Growth Forest, and this is a collaboration with Unsettled Apparel. Basically what it is announcing our support for the land protectors and the people who have been sacrificing their time and their well-being to protect the old growth forest. I myself have worked on the land throughout my entire life. I grew up on the land, and I feel it's really important as an Indigenous person, as a citizen, to voice my support for people who are taking a stand for old growth forests, because we literally have 2 to 3% of old growth left within our province. A portion of the proceeds made on the sales of these t-shirts are going directly to the Fairy Creek land protectors. From the heart and from my family, I'd like to take this time to acknowledge the Fairy Creek land protectors, and I pray for yourselves, your well-being, and the well-being of your families. Right now, our daughter Talaysay is studying, and she's also a professional model, but we can be more happy that she's directly involved in Love the Land, Talaysay Apparel, supporting us with the content and with the marketing of our brand. I would like to personally invite you to our virtual storytelling. Our next virtual experience will be We Are the Land, and it's storytelling and commentary on people's relationship to the land, both Indigenous as well as settlers. This is a complimentary offering to all of the great supporters out there, the community that have purchased a shirt off us online for Talaysay Apparel, Unsettled Apparel, and Indian Silkscreener. We're so excited to come out with all of our new designs, and we hope you too are excited to see our new artworks on aboriginalecotours.com. Olnoms e Hoichka.